secret side of me.
Hello YouTube and welcome to my week of fame. In this week I'm going to battle against the greatest battler out there on YouTube, so stay tuned for that the entire week. And today we start off with our first battle, and this is an overused match against 2BeTheMan, great battler, founder of the YouTube Pokémon Battling Federation, and a great guy in general. So be sure to check out his channel as well. So yeah, here is the battle. I start off with Lucario, while he starts off with an Azelf. Azelf is life orbed. I go for a crunch, but that doesn't finish him off. Then he predicts my extreme speed and goes into Jirachi, and Jirachi finishes me off with a U-turn, and you can see that Jirachi is a perfect revenge killer at this point. So I decide to go into Scizor. He predicts my Bullet Punch, obviously, because I had nothing better to do and I really wanted to rape that Azelf. So he goes into Rotom. Rotom takes it like a beast, and now his Azelf is obviously going to go for the explosion, but unfortunately I have nothing, really nothing that can take the explosion. I didn't bring my Gengar in this particular team, so yeah, that really sucked for me. So now I go into Heatran again, because he already saw my Heatran. Goes for a Nerd Power, but I have the Shocker Berry, so that is going to weaken his Earth Power's power. Pretty funny to see. Oh well, let's continue to the match. So I go for a Earth Power of my own, but he has the Shocker Berry as well. So that was quite entertaining. Now we decide to go into my Celebi, expecting him to set up rocks. So now I know he will switch, but I don't know into what. So I decide to switch back into my Heatran and going for the Stealth Rocks of my own, thinking that this Rotom can't do a lot to me. However, I go for the Fire Blast first and go for the Stealth Rock second. So now he goes for a Thunderbolt, and I was expecting him to switch back into his Heatran here, so therefore I went for a Stealth Rocks. Unfortunately, he stays in, goes for a Thunderbolt, and a stabbed Thunderbolt is definitely going to finish off my Heatran. So he's munching on some leftovers here and getting some strength back, while I switch back into my Celebi. Now, he doesn't have a lot against Celebi until I saw up to now, so I go for the Leech Sheet, and I was hoping that I would get back to full health here, and I nearly do. So now he goes for a Fire Blast. He misses, luckily for me, because I stayed in, didn't go for the recover, which was kind of a misplay on me. Otherwise I would have regained my strength a lot faster. Now Jirachi goes for a U-turn. I decide to stay in and go for a Leech Sheet again. That was another misplay on my part, because I should have gone for the Hidden Power Fire here. If I did, then it would have been a 2-hit KO on this Breloom, and that would have helped me a lot in this battle, because Breloom is really going to be a pain in the ass right now. Now I go for the Hidden Power Fire. Unfortunately, it's too late. As you guys can see, it would have been a 2-hit KO, so I should have gone for that in the first place and not the foolish, predictable Leech Sheet as I did. So he gets his Toxic Orb, he's munching on some toxic mushrooms right now, and he gains some health by that, strangely of all. So now he goes for a Substitute, because that is what most Breelooms do, and I go for the Bullet Punch, knowing that it will be able to break his sub. He's going to go for a Spore, because Breelooms are original like that, and he gets some health back due to his Poison Heal. Now I switch back, going to my Celebi. Focus Punch isn't going to do a lot, but it's going to do enough, unfortunately. However, I was really unfortunate by bringing this team in this battle, because if I brought my Gengar, then it would have been a lot easier for me actually. So now I go for a Recover, because basically I have to go for the Recover, knowing that a Hidden Power Fire will only do about 20 or to 30% of damage to Jirachi. Here I thought it'd go for another U-turn, hoping that it would not have the trick. I'm sorry, but unfortunately it does have the trick, and that kinda rapes my Jirachi. So I get some Leech Sheet damage, but now I know he's going to go for a U-turn again. Therefore I stay in, let him U-turn, because then I can see what he will go into. But I should have expected that he went to go for another Breloom, because Breloom dodges my Leech Sheet anyway. So yeah, I'm kinda in a very bad position here. Not playing too well. He goes for a focus punch after the stealth rock damage. That is definitely going to finish off my Scizor. That allows me to switch back in a Pokemon he hasn't seen yet, who is my Jolteon. And Jolteon will be a one-hit KO with the Choice Spec Thunderbolt at this point. However, he goes back into his Rotom, and even though Rotom resists that, it's still going to finish him off because of the specs. Thunderbolt, and now he goes into Machamp. I know I can't live a Dynamic Punch, so I hope to get off a bit of damage because a Choice Spec Thunderbolt is going to do like approximately enough damage so that I can wear him down with a Choice Spec Thunderbolt. But here I kinda misplayed because I had to go for a Grass Knot, because Grass Knot obviously would do more than Hidden Power Fire. However, I don't, and that won't allow me to finish him off with Choice Spec Thunderbolt. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that Brilliant would have died to the Choice Spec Thunderbolt as well, and yeah, I would have been able to finish out 2 Pokemon at least. However, misplay on my part, it cost me the game, so good game here, Josh. You really outplayed me in every way of the word. I enjoyed this battle nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and let's continue with my question of the day. In this question of the day, I'm going to ask about the Pokemon you find the most annoying in this metagame. In the overused tier, I must say that I find Rotom and any forms of Rotom really annoying. And I also dislike Breloom because they are predictable, but there aren't great counters to it. So yeah, not many people are running Breloom, but if someone is running Breloom, then it's a pain in the ass. Also, Machamp is very hard to take down. There are a few counters to it as well. So if you have had some experience with troublesome Pokemon on the other side of the team, then you can always discuss it in the comment section. The next battle tomorrow on Tuesday will be against the almighty Xenon. So stay tuned for that, I'd say. Yeah, so that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, tomorrow battle against Xenon. Stay tuned for that. So see you later.